Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel as well. And today I'm gonna share with you how to survive in Canada. So stay tuned, I'll be right back. Okay, so how to survive in Canada. I know that a lot of persons, a lot of prospective students are wondering, like probably in a corner worrying about coming to Canada, but they don't have sufficient funds. They don't know how they're going to survive when they arrive in Canada. Worse, if it is that they're going to be here by themselves with no spouse or family, it is tough. It is not easy. I mean, you're going to be paying bills every day. And I don't know how established some persons are back home, which means they're gonna have bills back home as well. So today I decided to share just a few tips. There are other tips, but these are the ones that I could think of to share with you guys. So the first one that I have on my list is, this one is not a tip, but it is actually a statement. Or what should I say? Well, it's actually, do not leave your country with no funds. Like, don't go to Canada fully broke. Yes, you can come without having sufficient funds, but don't come to Canada broke. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, if you pay your tuition up front for 1 year, that would be good, that would be nice. But you can do the maths, guys. If it is like, say for instance, you only pay for 1 semester, which is, and for instance, it starts school September. You pay for September to December, right? What if you don't get a job until like 2 months down the road? Because I've known persons who are here who it took them a while to find jobs. So you want to be prepared for anything. So you don't must find a job. You don't always get your 20 hours. So like me, my job, I think I only get like between 12 and 16 hours on average per week. So what if I came to Canada broke, no money at all, or just enough to like survive for a month or two? I know I would be in serious problem because I'm spending more than what I am earning, and I have bills back home. I have mortgage, I have vehicle, I have bills back home. So not into too much details, but I'm just showing you why is it I am telling you, do not come to Canada without funds. It's not nice being in a foreign country and worrying where your next rent is going to be coming from. Worse, if you're someone like me that does not have any family at all here. I don't have any family at all. I heard that I have family here, but that is only here. I've never met or spoken to any of them. And I considered myself to being here alone. So, and then you would have to be worrying about the next semester's school fees. So, save as much as you can when you're coming here, so you don't have to be stressing out about how am I going to pay next semester's school fee? How am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to buy my food? Trust me, I know a lot of you want to get out and you will do whatever you can to get out of your country, but make sure you do it with due diligence and proper plan. Like, make sure you have a plan how you're going to do things. So the next thing I have on my list is, take whatever job you get when you arrive, once it is legal and once you're allowed to do that type of job. So don't come to Canada with the mindset of finding a job that I'm gonna sit in an office and relax while I work. I know that in your own country some of you are well established, you leave your top jobs or big positions to come here, but you cannot come here with the same expectation of finding those kind of jobs while you are studying, Because one, the job depends on your availability, and I can tell you this, it is going to be very hard for you to find a job that is going to be in the middle range or top range. Because one, if your school doesn't offer night classes and it doesn't offer classes on weekends like mine, you are like most 9 to 5, most middle class job want someone to work from Monday to Friday, probably 9 to 4:30 or 9 to 5. And if it is that you're not available for those hours, you're not going to get one of those jobs. Because I went on 3 interviews for, like, when I say decent jobs, decent job. One of them even said, oh my God, it was such a tough decision because we really wanted to offer you this position, but based on your availability, this is a full-time position, and with your class schedule, it is not going to work. So when you finish with school or when you're available to work full-time, just reach out to us. So that is all hard it is. If you get a job where you're gonna do dishes, if you get a job where you're gonna be cashier, if you get a job where to you it is low class, then when you decide to come to Canada, that's the point at which you decide to start over. Starting over means you're starting over from the bottom and you're climbing your way up. It's not gonna be, oh, I come to Canada today and bop, I'm up there. No, it doesn't work like that. So if you don't have a mindset to take whatever job you get, it is not going to work for you. Not everybody is lucky enough. You have some people, 1 and 2 people, who might be lucky enough to find a job in an office, like doing some administrative jobs and those jobs which is still at the bottom, but at least it is better than, you know, being a cashier, standing up in stores and all of that. But once the job is paying your bill, take the job. Don't be too particular and too specific about the type of jobs that you're applying for. Apply for every and anything once it is something that you can manage. Don't waste your time looking for a perfect job. When you're done with school, then you can do that. Your main aim right now is school and survival. That's your main aim. Finish up school and surviving in Canada while you study. For persons who come here with spouse, then it's a bit different for them because their spouse can work and help out with their bills and all of that. But if you're here by yourself, you want to be careful. Don't give up job opportunities because you're trying to find a perfect job. No, it doesn't work here. And I can tell you, it is like when you watch your money in your bank account dwindling, like every month when I pay my bills, I am stressed. Like, I just don't like seeing the money leaving my account, knowing that my expenses are more than what I am earning. But I am grateful to God that He blessed me with a job, and a lot of persons are still searching for jobs, so I am grateful. I am not complaining. The next thing on my list is, if you are already in Canada, or if when you come here you face any difficulties in providing like basic needs for yourself, like food or, you know, hygienic stuff, like, but mostly food. If you're having challenges finding food or providing food, you can always go to the food banks. I have never been to the food bank because really and truly I think the food bank is for persons who cannot really afford food, or you can, I don't say anything wrong with going to food bank, but please do not overdo it. You have people who don't come with enough funds and trying to find ways to make the funds that they have last to pay their rent. Fine, I can understand that. And if it is that you're going to the food bank, if they say you can do it once every month, if you don't need to go there every month, please do not go there every month, because it is really and truly for people who is really in need. So if you're international students and you're in Canada and you're really in need, you can go to these food banks and you can get food. Some people would say, hey, I'm paying tax, so I'm going to the food bank. But you can go to the food bank, get what you want, but just don't overdo it. That's my view. Another thing is that I have is spend less and fast food, guys. Like, it don't hurt to cook. If you're somebody who doesn't like to cook, start cooking, because you save a lot of money when you cook rather than buying fast food. You have to remember that you're not in your own country where you think you probably have things perfectly sorted out because you have a job, you're collecting X amount of money on a monthly basis, and you can afford this and you can afford that. If that is a lifestyle that you're used to back home, when you come to Canada as an international student, you gotta change that. It's not going to work. And like I said, unless you come here fully loaded with your funds, then you can, of course. But outside of that, then don't. My next point that I'm gonna touch on is make a budget. You need to make a monthly budget. So you're gonna say, okay, this is for my rent, this is for my food, this is for my phone bill. You need to make a budget and stick to your budget. Don't overspend. If you don't have any reason to go on the road, don't go on the road. Or if somebody asks you to follow them on the road, and you're the type of person like myself who likes to pick up stuff, even though I go here and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna get anything, and once I walk into the store I start picking up stuff, just leave your wallet. Don't take your wallet with you. You need to budget. If it is that you're here and you're on tight budget, make a budget and stick to your budget. You don't want to be in a foreign country, like I said, not being able to meet certain needs. It is gonna be stressful. The next thing I have on my list is you can shop at the thrift store. The thrift store. That's where I bought some of my winter jackets, because the thrift store things are way cheaper. You get things that are cheaper. Yes, they are stuff that are already worn, but some of them are actually in good condition. You can just go there and look for the stuff that are in good condition and see if it is that you find what you're looking for. Where I'm at, we have Value Village, we have SPCA, and we have the thrift store. All of these stores are stores that sells second-hand stuff. Like Value Village, you have some new stuff there that you can get, but most of what they sell are used stuff. So if you can save, so if you want a winter boot and you can get it at the thrift store for 20-30 bucks, might as well you get it there rather than buying a new one that is going to cost you $200, because you're saving. So if it is that you have your money and you're not worried about overspending or surviving in Canada, then you can do what is it you feel like doing or what makes you happy. You can go ahead and buy your new shoes, your new jacket, your new everything. But for those who are on tight budget, please use the thrift store for certain items like your winter jacket, you can check for winter boot, you can check for quite a lot of stuff, like literally a lot of stuff. Try to work towards surviving, because like I said, as international student, things are not going to be on the greener side sometimes. So you want to make sure that you can finance yourself throughout your studies. Last but not least, if it is that you have any skills that you can tap into and make an income from it, then go for it. For me, I can do hair, I can help myself. I do hair on the side, it's a little bit of income. It's not much because I'm not doing a lot of hair, and like the braid, it takes so much time, sometimes I just can't bother with it. But I do a little bit of hair on the side. That's my side also. So if it is that you're good at anything, use it up. Don't be afraid. Use it up. Start from scratch. Do your research. They have some online website that you can make money from, like Upwork. I went and I signed up for Upwork, and I got my first project the other day, but I was so scared of being scammed because they sent me a link. But it was legit when I checked it out, but I had already gave up a project. But you can check out Upwork. You can check out their tutor. There's this tutor thing that you can sign up to tutor student. But like for maths and English, it is really competitive to get in because there are a lot of maths and English persons. But you can check them out, like look how to make money online. That's what I have been doing. I have been spending a lot of time researching how to earn from online. So those are my tips to you guys. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share. Like any questions you have, just drop them in the comment box below, and you can find more information in the description box about this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.